I clicked the wrong scene. Just I like fat fingered my mouse, and all of a sudden it's going to like my an empty OBS thing that just like check that you have your audio set. Hi everybody. Out. Okay, hold on. I need to put the sound back on the Phoenix game. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Takutatsu, like Common Rider, more like cute finger. I'm lost. I'm so lost in what you're talking about. Call a construction worker a deck of tools, he'd be like, "Yes, sir, that's me." You know what? Yeah, they probably like it. But like, how many people does that apply to? Because a lot of people work with tools, just not, not that. Oh, cute finger. Thank you. My fingers are cute, and they're also really cold. We're about to be in the middle of frickin' April, and it's still so goddamn cold. I think it's meant to snow one of these days. I hate it. I hate it. Why I should not have like the heater on in April. Had to shovel the driveway twice yesterday. Why do you live in hell? You live like an actual hell? Like what the fuck? Hi Jelly, hi B, and hello to everybody. I want you to know that I did laugh up. Heck the fuck at the start. Been found in this realm of eternal cold. Canada is a fucking nightmare. Okay. I destroy from working with hot water and bleach a lot. Oh no. Yeah, that sounds like just a bad combination anytime. Oh, you gotta get me out of here. To where? Where? I don't have anywhere good to go. Oh, you want to be stuck in the United States? No. Awful. Yeah. God, that... Do you use, like, gloves at least? Because, like... Yeah, when I used to have to do, like, washing for, like, children's toys and stuff, we would sometimes, like, dip them in bleach, like, over the week. Not, like... we wouldn't leave them over the weekend, but, like, we would have to, like, clean them with bleach and stuff. And like materials like that, so we would have to use gloves. Make sure you're using gloves, otherwise like that's really gonna mess up your skin in the long run. You're gonna have those really hard hands that like construction workers have, the deck of tools have. But yeah, Ace Attorney, yay! So we're gonna be continuing this one, the third case. I'm supposed to, but gloves make it super hard. Well, I used to think that too, but remember that whatever you're being paid to do that job is not worth, like, your hands. So I encourage you to just start using the gloves, even if it's harder. It's not worth your hands. Fine, as long as the health inspector doesn't find out, you're gonna find out in like 3 years if you keep doing this. No, you're gonna be the one that finds out. That's bad for you. Don't do that. Okay. There we go. Okay. I am excited. Don't worry, there's not gonna be health inspector soon, probably. Yeah, you never know when they're gonna show up. You know, like, it doesn't matter if they show up. You gotta be like, it's been 3 years, I've already been found out. Well, you have 2 years left, buddy. Before your hands start melting off. And I don't know, but like, just take care of your hands. They're gonna like, yeah, they can get very damaged with that stuff. Now that the US will probably fire them all, there won't be any. Oh, I was gonna say like we can just do what they like SpongeBob did to them. Like we can just fucking kill them. Yeah. But yeah, it's okay though. See, because then you. SpongeBob lawyer game. SpongeBob lawyer game. It all comes back to SpongeBob. To the SpongeBob. I remember this tweet from like a while ago that was like, you can misspell SpongeBob as much as you want. As long as you have like the SPGE or something like that. You can like misspell SpongeBob's name as hard as you want in like any GIF engine and it will still come up as SpongeBob. They just know. soon as I get either a new job or Canadian residency, I will fix my hands. Fair enough. Just be aware, it's gonna be really cold. Or see, you could probably find that. Like if you just need like the I think that's all that's like the requirement. Just the beginning SP to get any SpongeBob. I want go ahead and try it right now. No, I'm not trying to reorder channels. SpongeBob. See, it's I need to show this. Like a see, like I typed in SpongeBob. There's a bunch of SpongeBob, Spunkle, even just Spunkle. What the shit, Spunkle? Mario. Okay, nothing there. Maybe it's not as easy as you would think, but like, I guarantee you, it's a lot easier than I'm making it out to look like. One time while testing that, I somehow ended up finding SpongeBob's Miku, but like in a weird way. Do I want to know more? Oh hell no, SpongeBob. Do I want to know what the like weird way was? I do. Please tell me more. Why would Miku cheat on Teto for SpongeBob? They can have an open relationship. Miku can date anybody. Oh fuck. Wait, don't scroll by on your own. That's evil. Okay, hold on. The moon? No, it's you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Oh, look at it. See you in hell, evil magistrate. See you in fucking Canada. Whoa! No, my hands are cold. The warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. I don't want to know. You know what? I'll take your word on it. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Right and Colot. We're just gonna ignore this like cool ass fucking scene we just saw. That was an epic battle sequence. Just thinking about Midwest Miku. I know somebody made a design of that. Hold on, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. I strain myself trying to do that voice on the spot. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Yes, I'm here. What's that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know a Steel Samurai? She's so fucking cool. Sean! Hi, Sean! Hi, you're so cool, Sean. Nep nep. Midwest and Miku absolutely rearranged my brain chemistry. I get it. That flannel was cute. I think flannel looks so good on girls. Midwest and Brazilian Mikus are the best Mikus. I love Brazilian Miku. There was a few Honduras Mikus during like that boom, and I loved every single one of them. I only saw like 2, 3, but they were great. They were amazing. So shout out to the Honduras Mikus out there. Tenko and flannel, I would look good. I would rock the shit out of flannel. I'd like give me an axe. I could pull off that like stereotypical like lumberjack look very easily. Just saying. It's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Phoenix! Phoenix! Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Phoenix. You don't get it. I'm taking off my glasses. I feel like this might... Is this better on my eyes? Better. Also, Transcolor Miku from Fortnite. True! Trans Miku from Fortnite is honestly one of the best designs out there. Butch Tenko. I could pull it off. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty small overall, but I could pull it off. If you, can Butches be? Can Butches be like short? Does that go against it, or is that like normal? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Yeah, another character we later learn is also a huge Steel Samurai fan. I'm putting my glasses back on. It is very hard to see. It's almost like I wear them for a reason. And watch it with me. It's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Trust me, they're not saying that. They're saying that they want to be TikTokers and shit like that. Gramps. Well, it's Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. Yes. Wish we had some clients. Month has passed since my trial. Tonight's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid attention to the Right and Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Just one good case. Maya, go like pretend to kill someone again, please. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright bedroom. We get to see Phoenix's room? No, we don't. It's a black screen. Damn it! I wanted to see what he's got going on in here. Hello? Phoenix? Nick! Hiya, what? Still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed the villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. It's Fujoing out. I just want to see his room. I feel like he's an interesting guy. Like, what does Phoenix think about apart from his gay boyfriend? Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Beep. October 16, 9:22 a.m. Right and Co. Law offices. I just here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Power placed a lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon, and are investigating further. Neo-Old Tokyo. It's clever. When he's thinking about his boyfriend, Phoenix thinking about how not straight he is. True. You walk into his room and it's just a bunch of like gay flags. There's not even any furniture. He just sleeps on like the floor. He has a blanket that's just a gay flag, and that's about it. Also, how much he misses his mentor. Okay, that's true. We can add a single Maya picture to that bedroom, right next to the 20th Edgeworth. This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai's over! The world is over! I make a better phone sound. Yep. Yes, Right and Co. Law offices. What? Nick! It's a Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course! We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go? Go where? You have the Steel Samurai down in detention. Oh, what? No, I've decided this will be our first case. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Also, Miss Maya for 2 reasons. Are they very round reasons? Does she want me to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? I need some sightseeing. I don't have enough information to make a case yet. Yeah, I like Maya too for 2 very big round reasons. Admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. I like her pouty face. Look at this though. Like, check this shit out. How about this? Like showing that off, don't you, Nick? Poor Ego. Alright, I guess we'll go talk to the samurai guy. What the fuck is that, Wolverine? What the fuck? We sure this guy isn't like Wolverine and Marvel Rivals or something? Hidden behind a picture of Edgeworth drinking water. Of course. That is a Sasquatch. Correct. Like, damn. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Guy really him? Not him. What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa. What are you saying? This guy has to have like a very deep voice. Yes? Something wrong? No! Getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. It didn't do it. Okay, let's talk, Wolverine. That is a lie. The actual lion dude comes... tilting my head 90-degree angle. Huh? What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Louisville Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 in that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. The issues came to the Edgeworth. You have to play Edgeworth? Holy crap, that wound is brutal. Like, who's just in a... Huh? I believe you, but like, huh? Fursuit. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's the long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize to my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai, it's the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Logic chess? I know in like the third game or something like that, they get really crazy with the mechanics. It's like you gotta unlock someone's heart so that they tell you the truth. It's like a magic. I imagine it's exactly the same thing with Edgeworth. He has some magic bullshit he's gonna pull out. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Old Tokyo. Up with these names. Yeah, I'm going. Hold on. You did not just correct me. It's because I'm going into my mind palace and I'm thinking, and I'm using my mind palace powers to like kill you instantly right now. Die. Persona 5. Dude, this is just like Persona 5. What the heck? Joker's just like me, for real. Alright, power salivi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. I don't know, is this a good voice for him? I don't know if, like, I'm just going, like, way too deep or, like, or what. This is, like, the voice I pull out. Like, at least close. This is similar to the voice I pull out when I am telling the kids that I am at my fucking limit. Like, I am trying to help you. Would you just do what I'm telling you? Right, because some days they are way too much. Play a game where the Persona 5 hot doctor woman is an attorney. I don't know anything about Persona 5. I'm gonna be so funny. My only exposure to Persona 5 is Smash Brothers and Altrive. Whatever Altrive has said about it. Oh, and like one episode of the Alpharad Deluxe, Alpharad Gold, whatever it was at the time, Alpharad Plus playthrough. I know they did like at least one. We worked through some action scenes until noon. There's a lady up there. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. He arrested me on the spot and brought me here. He's sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? I'm an action hero. How will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 you asked for autographs. Remember when that channel was called Not Alpharad? Yeah! He basically used it, if I remember correctly, he basically used that as, like, what, you know those videos he uploads to his livestream channel that are, like, kind of edited down versions of his streams? But, like, not super edited, right? To be, like, a main video. Like, that's what he used to upload there, right? Or at least I think so. It's been a while. It's been a while. I should check this shit out. Here. I see. Let me guess. This guy was in the top class in improv class. That's fucked up, Phoenix. We're the one, like, harassing this guy. Hold on. I have something else I need to do. Hello? This card monitors the visitor's room. He seems frustrated in awe of Will Powers. Of course! It wouldn't be. The fucking Wolverine, like in real life. Off for the camera. Alright, well, let's move. Over 16, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Old bag? What the hell? If you want to Google the character, he's actually more Sabretooth than Wolverine. I don't know who Sabretooth... Actually, no, I do know who Sabretooth is. That's the one that showed up in Fortnite. That's the guy from Fortnite, I think. I don't know a lot about superheroes, I'm sorry. But that is what immediately rings out to me. We need... Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? His stupid brother, I think his superpowers, gasified fingernail. It sounds fucking awesome. Yes! Stabbing you with my fucking fingernails, but like for real. Hawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happened, and all you can think of is why... Do you have to see what you be doing? Or do lawyers not work like the rest of you? Bitching. Hey, close. Why are you just coming to... Nick? I grow up to be like her. They know. I don't know. It's possible. People are just like this. Yeah. Hey! Listen where you're being spoken to. Youths today. Studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... Oh, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. That was not the right voice. Oh, this place has really gone downhill, you know? 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, you dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I'm drinking a little water. I am doing like very different voices, which is good. But my throat's not used to it. Alright, Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. The old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. You don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Your reason for suspicion. Got an urge to punch a pillow? Do it. The pillow, what's the pillow gonna do? Telling you? No, it's gonna go down where you put it, and then you're gonna use it as a pillow. Are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. And if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30, and the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. I need to change his voice a little bit. It is hurting my throat. But he was only one that walked by. Oh, he was the only one that walked by. The killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Okay, what about Mr. Hammer? Women. Women? What about women? I love women. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. What's the guy from Castlevania? Richter. It was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Did I have heard of that? But that was an accident during filming 5 years ago. You got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. Lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Traditional American Samurai. Yeah, it's just Power Rangers, no. Actually, no, Power Rangers is a Japanese show, isn't it? I actually don't know. Badge. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey! Not touching! Looks like a studio van. Probably used it to carry on film equipment. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. It's Richter after letting out a silent but violent fart next to a guy he secretly hates. You know what? I don't see any proof against that. That is correct. Power Rangers was an American show that was American footage for non-fight scenes and Japanese footage for from something else for fights. Really? That's such an odd combination. I have an expert on this. Hold on. I'm messaging my expert. The Power Rangers. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I am contacting my expert here. No, he is not the expert. that would be my boyfriend Chaggy. I know he likes Power Rangers. Okay, there we go. Jewish Power Rangers, the original. Loved that as a kid. I never liked seeing Power Rangers as a kid. It's one of those shows I would always turn off. Katina, okay, no, Cat would not know about Power Rangers. That girl does not know about Power Rangers. Okay, well I get it. I'll go back. And then I'll read this replies in a second. Hello. That wasn't the. Hello. I was studio. They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Hey, hold on. So, I asked, like, it uses JP footage, but it's on American shows, and he's saying, correct. So, on Japan, Super Sentais is the thing. America then reuses footages of Super Sentais with original live action outside of the costumes, or their silly little stories. But yeah, Super Sentai is where the good fighting and hero footage comes from. The bad stuff is from America. Thanks, my darling. Okay. But yeah, so I used it for the fight scenes and like overall like hero stuff. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool though. Like they using recent like using footage for like an American show. I wonder if they would do something like that. It would be like too obvious. It wouldn't even be necessary, I imagine. Alright, let's talk. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. The bad stuff is from America. You could say that about everything except corn. Corn is the only good modern American thing. I agree, though. Like, okay, first of all, corn is delicious. I did not know it was from America, and oh my, I love corn. Something that you should do is always, like, put a little, like, spread butter on it and a little bit of salt. That's how we used to eat it back at home. They kept doing it for ages. There's so many Power Rangers. There is. I remember, I don't even know which one was playing, but I never liked it. There was, like, I think a white and gold Power Ranger, and I was like, no, this show's stupid. And this show is for the boys. And but I would happily watch something like Powerpuff Girls. There was science. There was always science. I love a lot of 80s and 90s American cartoons. I'd rather, for whatever reason, watch an old Saturday morning cartoon than anime. That's fair. That's fair. Like, they're very different, I feel. I find it hard to watch animes at times just because, like, you know, there's certain elements of it that are just very common that are not, like, my favorite. Yeah, you grill your corn on a cob, then just roll it over in some pre-salted butter. That's really good. We never grilled it, though. Or at least, what I remember doing it is we would put it on the microwave with the butter, and then we would put the salt on it, and then it would taste really yummy. But just corn in general, very good, very tasty. Yeah, anime has like a lot of different aspects from cartoons. Don't ... me. Don't put for. What's that for? ... Yeah. Microwave. Yeah. Wait, you think we just got a grill lying around? No. We're not gonna bring out the grill for like corn. What the hell? What the heck? No. Corn on the cob with cheese spread and salt, and my grandma won't cook it any other way than boiled. I mean, my mom probably boiled it. I just don't remember that part. I think it was boiled. Yeah, we had it boiled, and then it was the microwave where when you wanted the butter to melt on it. Don't what the hell me. This is normal. At least use a pot and boil. Yeah, no, it was boiled. It was boiled, but then we should then we would heat it up in the microwave with the butter. That's what I remember. That's what I'm recalling. I should try an air fryer for corn. I feel that would go good. I'm scared of air fryers. Can I ask you all a question? Alright, let's say you just moved into a new house. You have like a furnace. You have everything you need, but you realize I don't have a microwave and I don't have an air fryer, and you can only afford to get one. What do you see as more of a necessity, an air fryer or a microwave? What about a deep fryer? That sounds dangerous. Doesn't like house fires start or like a lot in Thanksgiving because people use those? Will Powers making this expression at you when you say you don't own a air... I heard you don't own an air fryer, Phoenix Wright. I do not want you as my attorney anymore. I don't want you as my attorney anymore, Phoenix Wright. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. Says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Edgeworth is the king of clearly you don't own an air fryer express. That one where he's like thinking, like just... That is peak you don't own an air fryer. Microwave easy, right? I think the microwave is the better choice, but I've been called crazy for thinking this. Because like the air fryer can also reheat leftovers, right? But like I don't know, I wouldn't trust an air fryer doing that. Bon Karma? I'm trying to think if I recognize the name. I don't recognize that. I don't have a face to put to that name though. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Security lady. Francisca is also good for that? That one, I don't know. I'm guessing y'all mean people from this game, though. We'll find these names eventually. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. Sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on you. She's got some nerve. It's good for giving me biped. I cannot wait to meet Francisca then. The thing about Franny, though, it's all her confidence and smugness is clear up front. So it's actually that she doesn't own an air fryer. What? We love a pathetic queen. If that's what we're headed towards. I have no clue. You'll meet her in game 2. Oh, okay. Okay, so I gotta keep on the lookout for a character named Francisca. I'm gonna guess she's important if you're saying she has like very good face. I mean, not really. Would she have to be important? I don't think so. It could just be like one of the a one trial thing. Francisca Bon Karma. Wait, Karma? Karma. That's Bon Karma. That they're both Bon. You're confusing me. Are you all talking about two different people with the last name Bon Karma, or because they're Deli mentioned Bon Karma? I'm confused. Do you think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation? Same girl. Okay, I believe you. Of course. Powers request added to the court record. Just hope this will get me past that security lady. I'm talking about two different people. Okay, that's what I thought. Francisca Parma. Gotcha. Let's think of that. Here. Alright, let's go. Are you talking about... Oh, Dad. Okay. Okay, I see. Cool. Alright, here you go. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass. We're only left from here towards the studios. We're going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside. No one in... Pal? Pal? Gumshoe? You dick. Yeah, when I say Von Karma, I refer to the guy we meet later in this game, okay? And then when I say Francisca, I meant Von Karma's daughter. Ah. Yeah, I just assumed Von Karma was his name. A good detective told me himself. Dick. Hey, Nick. There were maps in the security guard station. Wyatt, did you just steal that shit? Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Yeah, she just stole the shit out of those. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! I map of Global Studios added to court record. Don't remember his first name. Von Karma is such a fucking powerful name, though. Okay, let's move. Manfred? Yeah, that's not a cool name. That's not a good name. See, Von Karma has aura. Manfred makes me think of like, hey, it's Fred! But like grown up, like, hey, it's Fred. When are we gonna... I would love to just watch the 3 Fred movies one day. Oh, you'll see. That's like an offensive word. It does. That sounds like an insult for real. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's a confused detective. Hey, pal! No, Prosecutor Edgewood is all set, and it's your fault. Square gentleman, as I'm sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Got his ass. Detective? Edgeworths are so married. Everyone in this game is married. And this is their daughter. I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't think it's so hard. There's always next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. We love Gumshoe. He's such a silly. I'd say he's a character, alright. Investigation. So there's a camera here. It's Studio 1. We're gonna... I'm assuming we're coming... Like, the murder would have to be coming from, like, where we're coming, right? Because they have to pass by the lady. They would have to go this way into here. So we're gonna be able to get footage of that. That face... Look at that face. No thoughts. Head empty. He's trying to form a thought. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey! I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Where was Mr. Power arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Kinda looks like the guy from Dr. Stone. Not Senku. I don't know what Dr. Stone is. I'm sorry. I am like... I realized that I live like under 7 bridges because I never understand when anybody references anything. Okay, the security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. When I showed her mine, she tried to take it. What Power said, she's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that her photo. Girl, he. Dr. Stone is so good. I believe you. I don't know. I have not heard about it up to this point. What's it about? You're gonna have to tell me a little more. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? Is the camera up there at that gate, pal? Camera. I want a donut and coffee. That would be nice. We in Honduras, we have tortillas, which are like, they're like, how do I explain this? I want you to imagine like a hard, plain donut. So there's nothing on it, and it's like, it's crunchy, right? So it's like a very small, like, donut, but like also hard, crunchy, and it's really good. That goes amazing with coffee. That goes amazing with anything. They're good on their own. A stale donut? Not a stale donut. No, see, that's why I didn't want to say donut exactly. Rosquilla. Yeah, hondureña. I'm showing you these. You're like, okay, the translation here says it's a corn donut cookie. So, here we can see. Tustaca. I'm getting excited. Look at these. These are so freaking good. Yeah, they're like hard. They're like really crunchy, and they go amazing with like coffees and stuff. They are so good. I'm a big fan of Boston. Boston creams are my favorite donut. Alright. And the classic plain donut with pink frosting and sprinkles. Ooh, pink frosting. Yeah, no, that's hard to beat. But like, Boston cream, that's my absolute favorite donut. This does. I'm gonna start speaking to you. My mouth is like salivating. These are so good, and they go like, they're good on just anything. Like just on their own, they're amazing. But like with donuts, and look, Tustacas over here. Oh my mind, these are also crunchy with this like kind of jelly-ish type of like middle part. It's also hard. I want you to imagine like almost like the filling of like a Pop-Tart. Right now, Hecka round Boston cream or rectangle Boston cream. I'm a round type. I don't think I've ever had a rectangular one, but I like the circle ones because that's a donut right there. In 2020ish, a green light engulfs the world and turning everybody to stones, specifically all humans, not animals. 3,000 years later, two guys wake up. Tenku, a science nerd who knows everything about science, and his meathead friend who can tank a hit from a bear. Together, they set out to free everybody else from their stone shells. Oh, that's okay. That sounds like an Adventure Time, not Adventure Time, Adventure type of show. Cool. I like that. Hold on. Let me write that down over here. Dr. Stone. There we go. Okay, boom. I like Boston creams. I prefer the lemon custard feeling. Ooh, lemon custard. That's also really good. I've really come to like lemon custard recently, just like in general. I don't remember what it was that I had that was lemon custard recently, but like, oh my, it was so good. It was like it was like a lemon custard like pastry or something that we got from like Whole Foods, and oh my, it was good. The cool about it is all the science is real and they explain chemistry and stuff. So old me would have liked that a lot. Sciencey stuff is always cool. And science is always one of my favorite, like probably my favorite subject in school, but I really fell off of it after like COVID and stuff, and now I don't remember jack shit. Math and science. I was a very math and science type of girl until 10th grade and COVID and all that, so yeah. The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! Finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. I don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Disclaimer that, hey, this is actually how gunpowder's made. Don't replicate this. See, I would expect something like how Payday 2 does, like, cooking meth. That they just tell you how to make salt water. They give you, like, ingredients for literal salt water. And you're cooking meth. But no, they actually just... It's like if they just gave you the actual meth instructions. Kind of looks like a suit. I agree. I've been to a suit that looks exactly like this, actually. Ah, God. I need my spray. Give me one moment, everybody. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Getting a little hard to breathe, so I had to take a little spray. Gumshoe's unhappy because Edgeworth cut his pay again. Yeah, happens like twice a month at this point. The detective's paid by lawyers. This guy is. I don't think in general they are, but this guy definitely is. Okay. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. Got a free pass to the place. Now's a chance to check things out. Are being chibi? We get it, Hecka? I know. I don't have a nose. So, like, whenever I talk too much, my non-existent nose gets clogged up and I can't, it's hard to breathe and talk. Edgeworth makes comments about Gumshoe's salary getting ducks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he does. So I'm like, I don't think detectives are usually paid, but yeah, this guy is definitely paid. Alright, by his, husband. Okay, time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cost pierce through the chest by a spear. And up to the global studios. Okay, let's move. Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't need to eat. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. You have to come make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left? Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? Then when I see going through here, between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. He thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Yeah, he's dead, Nick. Like, what do you... Yeah, he's dead. Obviously, past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. You can blame him. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. Camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos in the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. it's not gonna let me touch that. Go to the employee area. October 16, Global Studios employee area. Dick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here in this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okay. A window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick. Take a look inside. If we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? Never know. It might be something like the samurai spear. You don't need a spear. It's a murder weapon, for crying out loud. Here. The cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, so normal. I was expecting some cool team snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. But wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! First. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. The T-bone on one of the plates. And it's a steak. Cola! You got Ace Attorney and cola! Yippee! That T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. This over here. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick. You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? I think that's everything here. Oh, wait. Slide. Among Us. Thus. There. I saw the vent open. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. This is a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here. Through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. That is very interesting. That's incredibly interesting. That there's an open grate. An open vent. I'm gonna call it a vent. I don't care. It's Among Us. On, like, over here. The vent that was used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I try to put it back on. It doesn't look bent. The vent doesn't look very bent, but like, what do I know about vents? Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? No, people use it to like get to places, Nick. It's a half-finished factor for a stage here. Like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Dinner. I guess it's everything. Looks like everything. Okay, we have the dressing room. Let's go here. October 16, Global Studios dressing room. Our dressing room. Oh, this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, it's the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of like samurai movies. Aina? I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. Gregory. Do you see that small vent over there? Have you heard of Among Us, Gregory? I remember when I was obsessed with Security Breach. I wouldn't say obsessed, but I like watching a lot of like the videos of like people breaking it to like hell and back. It was really fun. I've not kept up with FNAF in a while though. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be some clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. Yeah, you were already wearing one myself. Nick, you can't say that to her. That's fucked. Hmm? Must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! Employee card key. It must be Powers. The Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. I'm sure you won't mind. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Card key added to the court record. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. Must give this to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Calm, hecka, calm. This is before Among Us. It was originally on the G. I don't care. I don't care. I'm normal. I'm normal. I promise. Sofa. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. This is kind of dusty outside. Wonder what else is inside Power's bag. What that? Partner, the thief in training. Yeah, I think that might be all that we have. Nothing in these drawers. There's nothing in the stool. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's move then. Employee area and then Studio One. No, move. I mean, I have a key card. Hey, detective, take a look at this. Oh, what's that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Aw, just wanted to show it off. Okay, I thought I had the right thing since... Dance Puppet Girl number 3459. Are you calling me that? Because you're right, but like, that's messed up. No, don't say that. don't read my Discord tag out loud. What the heck? Oh, why did I give something different? Okay. I wanna go to Studio One. Oh wait, no, I wasn't. Was I in Studio? Where the fuck was I just now? You tell me about this, ma'am. Oh, it's that extended card key? You better watch it. The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over. Wait, no, that's mine. Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer when he died. Well, you just have to wait. That got me nowhere. Dot clicker redeem went. Nuh-uh. Sorry, not that type. I'm like sweating. Let me take this hoodie off all of a sudden. Oh my, oh my. Actually, I'm kind of sweating though, like, just genuinely. Over 16, detention center, visitor's room. Apparently they have Mr. Powers to questioning. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. Take a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try it again later. Guide monitors the visitor's room. He must get pretty bored. But he makes funny faces at that camera. I don't think Hecka's ever gonna do clicker training thing. I don't even know what that... Like, I understand. I think I understand what that is. I think. October 16, Red and Cold Law Office. What's going on, Nick? Howard said he was sleeping in his dressing room. But now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Look at me. How should I know? That's just size. Yeah. I think so. I like to swear and like make the little dumb jokes, but I'm not like that. What to do? What do you think? The photo detective was talking about is the problem here. Oh, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photo for ourselves. But if it is Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot. Only one person went to the scene of the crime before the murder took place. There's a photograph to prove it. I guess it makes sense that that person is the killer then. What do we do, Nick? Maybe there was somebody else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers? Take a look. The security lady missed someone. One thing's for sure. If there are any clues, they'll be in that studio. How do I get to the studio then? Like, how do I... The Studio 1, outside of it. I can't go to Studio 1. Even though I have a key card. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has some nose like that? Holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1, left, Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too. Okay. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. It must be the camera ID number. ST1307, okay. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key... Oh, okay, I had to inspect it first. We borrow from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. Way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, let's move. Over 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. I give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. Her weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Wow, look at that camera. That must got a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey! I don't know who that is. Hey you! No touching that! Oh, it's a lady. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Don't worry. Leave it to us. It's a crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, it just isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. The morning we went through action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And I saw WP go into his dressing room. I didn't see either of them after that. You know, Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room. Yeah, we just got the "This Shit Is Important" music. I noticed something. The spear that he's using broke. Look at her. She's so transition goes. Yeah, she's cute. Fat pet. But I noticed that the spear is broken. Now I'm gonna guess that's like just a prop, right? Like that they weren't using actual fucking spears. Why do they have actual fucking spears for this show? Why wouldn't they be like, you know, fake, like little, you know, plastic ones? Want to look exactly like her? I want to be her. I know that feeling. I support y'all. I support it. You will look like this one day. You can do it. You can do it. I can transition in my 20s instead of like 20 years from now. Even then, nothing's gonna stop you. It might not be like an option right now, but you can still look great no matter when you do it. So don't sweat that. Did you know that Mr. Powers is sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go there unless I had some urgent message for him. Directly to Mima, it'd be fine. Trans Mima, like that's cute. That's so cute. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. Just for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. Philippi was the only one who came to the studio. And he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. I don't buy that photograph. Mission goals, Bayonetta, Neko Miko from Fortnite, this random girl, and the loser friend from High School Musical. I've never watched High School Musical, I'm sorry. But all of the other ones, I see it. I see it. My transition goals are, well, you can see them on screen right now. I don't know how I'll do horns in real life, but I'll figure that out. Sorry, I know you're busy. Oh, really? Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? Want to be a blob with a heart emoji? Exactly. Like, I think the best way to describe my transition goals, I want to be like a thing, a girl-shaped thing. I think that's the best way to describe it. Like, you look at any of the Blue Archive chibis, that. I want to be that. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Oh wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Think doesn't cut in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio? She must have seen them. You're probably right. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Yeah! I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Not all, probably. Also, Giwi's Beetover model, that transition goals minus the stomach now. I can agree with that. I like Giwi's model a lot. I don't watch her a lot, but like she got a new one recently, right? She got it upgraded. That thing looks amazing. I've only seen it in the video where she shows her dad you know, VTubers reacting to him. I literally watched that yesterday, but yeah, I think Giwi's very cute. I like her. Hey, look! That's the chair where the directors sit in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. This thing. Just a kid, bless her. Yeah, she's a good kid. Pat, pat. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Ladder. Maybe he fell. He went up the ladder because there was donuts up here because we know all these fucking people like donuts. There was a donut hanging from here. He went up the ladder. There was a thing here. There was a spear right here. He went up it, and then the evil killer pulled away the donut on a string, and he tried to grab it, and he fell, and then he fell in the spear, and he fucking died. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on your narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. The killer TM. The imposter. The imposter. Oh. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the fountain. That's the mountain. Neo Fujima. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Not fucking Among Us. I see Among Us. I see Among Us everywhere. I see Among Us everywhere. I see Among Us everywhere. Look, April Fool's just passed and I wasn't allowed to play Among Us. So, I'm kind of upset about it. And I'm in my Among Us face once more. Oh, it looks like everything here. And we talk to you. Pat, pat, very cute girl. You know what? This one's for all of you. Pat, 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 pat. Pat the cuties. Alright. Over 16. Main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw a suspicious look in your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., right? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were watching the whole time? Damn. Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Nick! Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. She's not even a full-time employee. All of you youngins are just like that nowadays. Running about like there was no tomorrow, saying that other thing when they was young. We'll tell you, we're respecting all this. Saying that you use. He left. Well, Nick, this is a chance to do what we can do. What we can do without her looking over our shoulders. Computer. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers in this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Let's try it. Birds! The other friend of mine streaming her way through Ace Attorney is able to keep up with Oldback's speech and I'm scared of her. Yeah, I'm not able to. If I did it in my normal voice, I might be able to, but like doing it with the voice, like it's like tongue twister at that point. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work this thing, Stick? I think I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Enter the number of security camera. STI 307. I'm pretty sure that's it. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. See what we got. The Steel Samurai. Legit though, why do so many realistic transition goal characters have the name Penny? This game has one. Pokemon Sword and Cheese has Scarlet Violet. Same thing. It's Pokemon. Penny, Scarlet Violet. I don't know which one you mean from Scarlet Violet. I've never seen that game actually. I don't know. If I was to choose transition goals from Pokemon though, Iono. I think that's her name. The girl with pink and blue and the Magnemites on her head. I think that one's from Scarlet Violet too. She's a fucking live streamer. I find that really funny. Girl with the Eevee backpack. I don't know who that one is. Sorry, but you make me think of the ones that like fursuits, like Eevee fursuits now. I know I saw that in one of the games at some point. Huh? That's just a picture of Will Powers. Scarlet Violet? Yeah, I like her. She's anything that's pink and blue is my transition goals. That's I'm a very simple person. Either thing, like lady girl shaped thing, or pink and blue woman. That's my type of thing, you know. This is a picture of, how is this a picture of Will Powers? Oh, he is the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's written on the back. Huh. October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? There's more photos dated from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers, question mark photo added to the court record. Pink and blue gender reveal. You cut me open and that's how you find out the gender of your Heka. Eevee fursuits, you mean little toddlers? Was it toddlers? I don't remember. Please keep in mind, I played Sword and Shield, like, because Alpharad Plus played it. So whenever they did their playthrough, I played it like a month after that. It's not fresh in my mind at all. Thinking of redesigning Jelly to have pink and blue, like her hair is blue on the top and face into pink. Ooh, oh my, I would love that. I love that type of thing. I am a fan of my fates, if you couldn't tell, and I completely support that idea. I love that. Full support, full support, full support. Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah, we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? Never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Wow, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. Are we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea of who the real killer was. So, we need to get in better internet situation to stream too. Yeah, sadly streaming is mostly just having good internet, which it's a shame. But like, you can always turn down resolutions and stuff to make it more bearable. I know people that stream at like 520p or something, and like, hey, you know, whatever works. Like, it still looks pretty good. Maybe it really is that security lady? I don't think so. Like, I don't think she would gain anything from it. Hey. Save your progress? Yepers. So this is my main save file, and this is my save scum file. October 18, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. That's worth. I mean, as long as the audio is consistent, the rest doesn't matter. Agreed. A lot of people like to use them as like podcast stuff, like basically just noise, and I like that. I don't really use Switch for like noise. I'm not a live stream person myself, funnily enough. I prefer, if I'm gonna need noise, I'm gonna put like something that's good, just background noise, because otherwise I'll get excited and then I'll get distracted. I used to put like TF2 videos and stuff like when I was going to sleep, and I had to stop and just start putting like Reddit stories and stuff, because I would just like, I'll be like, whoa, what happened? And then I'll look at my phone and like get distracted from sleeping, and I would end up sleeping at like 3 in the morning in a work day, and it was awful. But to be one of the disembodied faceless heads in the Yuri, are those all the transition goals? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. ASMR for background noise or a stream bot I've already seen dozens of times. Okay, yeah, stream bots also work. I do that with Among Us, though. Like, I still get like excited. I'll be watching like a random Alpharad stream, Among Us stream for like the 700th time, and I'll still get excited when I just start hearing like cool things going on. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. I'm gonna tear you apart, Gumshoe. You fall asleep to either ASMR or Vinesauce Metal Gear Solid 3 VODs? My favorite is this one streamer's 8-hour videos playing Go Fish with a friend with a massive custom deck of 1,000 cards. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I usually use r/ to go to sleep. Literally, like there's a YouTuber called r/ that just reads Reddit stories. He has a really nice voice, and it's just like very easy to just like put it on as noise. Otherwise, I try not to have no. If I'm not doing that, and I'm not like in a mood where I don't want to be listening to anything, I'll try to put like music box like remixes of songs I like. For example, like or like piano versions. So like piano versions of like Blue Archive music, or like one of my favorites is the music box of Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. I've been listening to that one for a good while. Yeah. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with this guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. As a security station, there's a gate, see? As that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Like a Mario Odyssey stream went. I streamed all of Odyssey. Oh jeez. Thank you. Setting up. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I streamed all of Odyssey like in 2021. Well, not all of it, but I beat it on stream. It was really fun. And I sung Jump Up Superstar afterwards. I think that was probably some of the first streams that B started showing up for. Yeah, exactly. I remember. I was still so nervous back then doing streams. I remember that. It was like 2021. It was a long time ago. But if I know, I probably have like a clip or two of me playing Odyssey. So, it's definitely something that can be found. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, there you go. The Jump Up Superstar refresh your mind. I sang it so bad. I loved singing on stream, and then I realized, wait, I'm bad at singing sometimes. I love singing. You don't have to be good at singing to sing. That's the thing. When you do a jump, when he saw One Up Boy. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. Oh, the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. I don't like this whole. It's just. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. A samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Let's do the whole thing again. Good. I get it. I think I could probably remember that. The murder weapon. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. That question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Alright, time. Yeah, the pre-rolls are back on. I'm sorry. I can only fend them off for like an hour when I start stream. Hi E. I'm gonna keep saying it until his ad's finished. Hi E, 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 hi E. There it is. Hi. Will the witness declare her name? Tiny Witto Hecka. A tiny, very patable. You should pat me. You should pat me. Like that is your right to do so, and I'm not gonna tell you otherwise. This is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. The best day of my life. Cup of noodles. Yummy. Heck pat emote soon. I do have a hecka pat emote, but I wanna change it to say the least. I want to upgrade my emotes. I want to update them. Just drawing myself. I have a lot of emotes that I've actually drawn of Tenko that are just not. They're in the Discord server, but they're not part of here, like the Twitch stream. If you go into the server and type in like Tenko, Tenko, you'll find a lot of emotes that I actually just don't have on here, and I would love to. Sandwich. What the heck, sandwiches? This is freaking awesome. Oh, eating pasta, I'm eating noodles, but of course, sandwich wins. Love sandwich. I will continue doing sandwich streams. I just kind of want to focus on Ace Attorney right now, because otherwise, I think I'll lose steam and not want to play it anymore, even though I'm having fun. Yippee! Hi, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. James Ashworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldback, dearie. Just call me Grandma, even though I'm not... still, other children would make fun of me because of my name, because can you believe it? When I was a boy in junior high, he called me an old bag, just cried. Objection! Objection! I objected to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from mumbling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Every time she makes a pass at Edgeworth, I imagine him cutting in with, I like men, increasingly frustrated. Her name is a fart. Is there actually? Is Edgeworth trying to feel uncomfortable? Yeah, fuck you, Edgeworth. Favorite food is sandwich. Yeah, you could say it's like we could put sandwich at like third favorite. I like a lot of foods. Me personally, I like baleadas. And Tenko is also me. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Wendy Oldbag? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because I was like, okay, Oldbag, that's like very clearly like a jab at her being old, but like I didn't know if the Wendy part. Old bag is a derogatory term for women. Yeah. And like old. I guess Wendy's just a normal ass name. Now, the victim was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? That's her bit. Fair enough. That's all you need sometimes. Yes, yeah, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. I'm gonna tear you apart. There's one hell of an old bag. This is account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I, well, had to do some errands. Had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna fucking... she's an old lady. I can't make too many bad jokes. Fuck you. Oh, I'm gonna fucking get you. I'm gonna fucking get you. Hold it. Up until the time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate. No, but the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee car key to get in. Right, the car key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be in there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Cold hammer and the breast have been running with it. Okay. I don't think this will be important, but I'll press her on it. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know? Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Just for drawing out? Yeah, exactly. She's a Fuyoshi at heart. We respect her. I would always watch Hammers run through. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. Wow, I want to see Steel Samurai run through too. You quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Hey, 1 p.m. How are you so sure of the time? Hold on. I'm drinking a little water here. So she was there watching them, which means nobody would have snuck in at that time from morningers. I disagree. Okay. Because we saw an open vent that Phoenix himself was like, oh, this is big enough for like a small person to get in, or like a kid to get in, right? So like I feel it a little odd that isn't evidence here, because I feel that closes that very hard. Perhaps she had arrived to watch the performance run through? At any point, like really, at any point. I already kind of see it in my head, but I don't want to get like too ahead. My F the FNAF night guard, she's in the second movie. You see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone back to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Shows what happened next. Main game from then until 5. How did you know that? I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. 2, you're sure? You're a spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should not get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man there, and he was heading towards the studio. And you're so sure of that, right? So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. You got wax in your ear, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Hold it. Oh, okay. That was my bad. Okay. I thought that was a different line. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? Well, you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, this is the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, honey? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Fucking face. I know that. I was at one yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. Having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? No, see, old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? An Edgeworth is afraid. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. I was like to know everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old bag has left even Edgeworth speechless. Jeez. Let's hear about your proof then. And in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You see, he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had a sprained ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Got to be behind something. It's not until she squeals. Pointed during the... Okay. Press on the trip and fall? Yes! And to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. The Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. Didn't know about it. Powers' ankle. They continue your testimony. But she didn't know. One of the props? You broke a prop? You did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear. Murder weapon? Okay, I was there to my duct tape to fix it. Strikes me as a significant detail. Better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Yeah, I told you that was going to be important. Apparently he sprained his ankle. Pretty bad. Was it Mr. Powers' ankle was badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Just a nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Banging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Oh, there is one thing that is bothering me. Which is... Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well... We couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Okay, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. It is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's... I don't think... We can't see his face just because the guy was walking a little weird. Are you sure? You're sure, Your Honor? I'm objecting. No. Like, hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. Just wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Okay, more. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. If no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I just noticed something. Look at the photo in the evidence record when you can. His pants are on very long. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? His pants are so long. Okay. That has to be important. A small person that could have gone through the vent where Mr. Will Powers was, got into the costume. Yeah, someone short, because the vent could only fit someone short, like an Among Us character. Holy shit, the killer was an Among Us character. Person I saw the studio before then. Okay, hold on. Trigger after I vented exactly. Are you sure? Witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let them have him, edgy boy. Edgy boy? They did not like that. Well, the windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. For you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay, so I understand, like, the reasoning we have, but I don't know how to present it. Yeah, I just explained I gave donuts to the young detective. Yeah. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. This feels so stupid. Like, are we really gonna say that this person in a full costume that is now missing has to be the guy that showed up at the scene again? Like, even without any of the extra details that we have seen, that makes no sense to, like, convict him as. Like, convict him by. Hey, I'm just trying to see how I present this, because, like, that's so clearly the bullshit. I'm gonna start safe scumming, because, like, this feels like I'm gonna give something wrong, even though I'm, like, pretty sure I'm right. I just don't know where to put it. Try that. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work in the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out that photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m. photo number 2. All right, because I forgot that little detail. Even I know it means it was taken on 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. You could have erased the data for the other photo. Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. That doesn't cut it. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Did the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? The matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now that I remember throwing out one photo that day. 2 days ago, lady. This old bag was the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Other person. Check 'em, throw it. That's so convenient. This made a friend so mad streaming because she used to do security work too. Yeah, that's like a big no-no. Like you don't do that ever. I technically determine what is suspicious looking. Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces. For the most part. It's a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Oh, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. And what was this photo about? Well, who in the heck was that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Those samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They're fucking freaks, all of them. You get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. I was hanging about when I was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a train that goes into the employee area. The vent. This event. The vent has been loose for a while. It's outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? The vent? I told you they were freaks. They're real fucking freaks. All of them. Oh, and? They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids? So the photo that you erased was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't know my fucking kids. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, we see this type every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield that samurai spear. Impossible, I think. Quite heavy. Right! As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be that the kid did it. Can I put in a guess? I think genuinely, like, I was making a joke of like, oh, he fell, haha, grabbing the donut. I think he had an accident. I think legit he had an accident. Maybe. Let me think. I'm gonna try to come up with some crack theory right now. Gregory. Yeah, Gregory inside the suit. The suit. This is just like security breach. This is literally a security breach. Okay, I'm thinking the boy walked around with the spear, right? He was like, "Oh, I'm the steel samurai. I could do whatever I fucking want." And then he like goes in, he scares the victim, right? Who's or like he starts like trying to like haha like poke at the victim or something, like playing around because that's his idol right there. That's the villain. And that's what kids do. And then the guy is maybe startled. It looks like he was maybe getting ready for a scene or something, or not. They weren't recording, but like maybe he was practicing something, not paying attention. Accident happens. Kid runs away with the costume. That's what I got. That's my crack theory right now. October 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court, defendant number lobby number 3. Your powers? Yes. Tell me straight. Are you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. I don't remember who it was, but my guess is E did it. I agree. E did it for sure. He hates Wolverine. He hates Marvel Rivals. But who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, wait for more time. We're gonna start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic, pal. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. I definitely did it and watched the stream. Yeah, E wanted us to have a case. Ow. Ow, I just hit myself. Ow. He wanted us to have a case for the stream, so he went and killed a guy. And as we all know, E is so short. He is so short. He's like the shortest person you've ever met. He's like what'd you say? Like 4'3" or something? That's how short he is. Totally not 6'3" or something huge like that. Well, now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. Another person who went to the studio was the boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Anyone would want to steal the Steel Samurai costume? Will will pay $2,000 for a bag of pills because it was used as a prop on Darth Vader's chest. Oh, costume's probably worth $20K at a pawn shop. Yeah, for real. No, that thing is gonna be like massive. That kid should keep that fucking costume. That's like college tuition in a couple of years. Order. Interesting. Let's see who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Accuse someone who is innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed this murder? Whoever's in this is able to at least hold the damn thing. Right? I don't think it can be the kid. I did not mean to click that. I meant to like highlight it, but it was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? I don't think she did it. She's too big of like a fan, right? But I think this buys us time. This is what we're looking for. I don't think she did it, but I think we're buying time. Order! Exactly. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? Doesn't Miss Oldbag to you? Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Do you usually jump with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this. Fucking hate her. Ooh, what? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so y'all think I did it? Is that it? That's your boy. Don't just sit there and do something. I move. Maybe now's my chance to take this a whole new way. Pressure. Again, we're just wasting time. I don't think she did it, but we're wasting time here. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers the suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Power likes a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now old Windbag's one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was at that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy's not the killer. What? How could you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to kids and mean to your elders, say, whippersnapper? He's letting you do this because he hates Wendy's flirting. Exactly, yeah. He fucking wants her gone. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows that the boy could not have committed the murder. Because we said the murder, like, a kid would not be able to hold this fucking thing, right? And then here they are. I'm not sure which one of these two I should present. I'm going to go with the spear. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could that boy possibly have... How could that boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Speechless. Got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings in the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What's her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait a second. Oh. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you know it must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? And it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Okay. My lips were sealed. We get a little water here. Give me 1 second. All the studios warned me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said that they had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Oh, interesting. This Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Oh, this is a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. I actually did get caught off guard. I was like ready to be like, oh, we're done here. But no, she actually has more to do. So, you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Who were these people, then? You need to tell us. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producers, for starters. The director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? Studio 2? Yes! Of course it was. Well, if you look at the guide mark, here it is. Go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the path where the monkey's head had fallen over. Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Continue. Had nothing to do with it. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. You got your bonus and still talked. I've asked all my questions I have to ask. Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Adjourned. Hey, he's so pissed. I have so much more work now. I don't know. Something feels odd about Edgeworth. He was like so cocky and confident, and I was shoving cravats up his ass last trial. And now he's oddly quiet. He's barely talked. And he's not really objecting to stuff. Pretty sure it's because his witness was quite uncooperative. I agree. Especially with this new info revealed. I agree, but even then, I feel like it's kind of odd. He's just letting us he's not questioning anything himself. He's just like, oh, why didn't I hear of this? And then that's the end of it. I feel like he would want to ask some questions too. Just curious? Fair enough. I don't know. I'll make a mental note of that. October 18, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? Well, oh, sorry. We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We'll have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses return. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, we figured out who it was. Just who it was in that steel samurai costume. Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. I know, exactly. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take pressure off Mr. Powers. Well, Windbag, I'm kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. I think he wants to know where you're going with this. I know, but like for somebody that's so pushy and like in your face, it just feels a little odd. Let's save it. And I will actually be ending stream here. I would love to be able to do like all the days just in one go, but my throat is shot right now. It is hurting. So I will have to end stream today here. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. Twitch. Let's just find someone to raid real quick. But the Ace Attorney Trilogy. A fox. Like, let's say hi to this fox person. They're playing. Oh my god, who the fuck is that? Okay, they're doing Apologistice. Oh, I chose Apologistice. Oopsie. Ace Attorney Trilogy. There we go. Sorry, I want to keep somebody on the same person. Thank you for the heart. I like the purple heart a lot. I have recently gotten some new meaning for for like English huh? For a little purple heart. Let's see here. Let's say hi to this person. Oh, they're on the same case as us. Cool, 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 cool. They're literally on the same case as us. Okay, yeah. Let's go raid this person / raid Ko Bao Bao. To raid Mr. Twitch himself. Imagine. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by tonight. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you haven't followed me already, you could. It helps out a lot, and we're very close to getting a little subscriber or not subscriber follower goal that I set at the start of the year. So if yeah, anybody can help out with that, I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. Have a wonderful night, and I will find. I will see. I will find you. I will find you. I will find you, and you will never be seen again. You will never be seen again. uh, have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.